All right, there we are in first place. We are 110,000 fans behind, but we have a... Why didn't we get the special promotion? Did I get screwed again? Out of the commissioner goal? Anyway, we're in week 17 in some city. I didn't look because I'm upset now. If I didn't get that second special promotion, then... Well... Nova, I'm not happy losing my strap last week. As a former champion, I'm enacting my rematch clause. Yeah, that's fine. You've got a feud. Sure thing. All right. Semi-Vortex, you've had me benched for a while, and I really want to get back in the ring. It's time you woke up and put me back. I want a match in the next show. Sure thing. Yeah, why not? Give everybody anything they want. Optimistic. Power cards. Yeah, I didn't get the special promotion. I think it's because I exited out to turn on the music and then to turn off the commentary. So I got screwed. That's annoying. That's really annoying. I'm turning off the music. Upsetting, really, that the game would... The game's not programmed very well. There's so many little oddities. We've seen this. Generally, games don't seem to be programmed very well these days. After all, this game got 16 plus updates following release. So you just can't make a good game from the start. Schedule a run-in for Health Spa 3, whatever. I could have had a special promotion. Stupid. There's a Health Spa 3 there. As well as the Coast to Coast. I do need to do... Let's buy both of these. Upset. Where are we? We're in Chicago. Hardcore city if I ever known one. Okay. Sammy Vortex wants to be on the card, huh? Quaid Vortex. We'll put other people into these matches, but Subex calls out Buck. Where is... Oh, well, I know I have some people on the card here, but let's check morale really quick. Both Garrett and Kombucha are upset now. You again? What am I going to do with you? Can do like that. Okay. Would like to do something like this. I might merge these two matches. Do fatal four-way. Maybe a tag team match instead. let's put these together. I stopped saying words because I'm upset about the special promotion. Gulak, Kemp. Big main event match. Probably doesn't even need anything special on it. Tag team for the women. I would like... Oh, Becky and Donna disappeared. That might free me up to do something different then. So what about... Christina Fury and Danielle Wallace? No, stop. Tag team. Christina Fury and Donna Matrix. No. Wallace. Could do versus Torres. Just run that back. How was that match the first time? 2 stars. It stunk. Vicky McLeod. JC Jane, maybe? Interference. Cut on this. This seems pretty good. The staminas are all really high except for Vicky, so I might be able to do something on this. And then here. Gable Kombucha. What if I do... Quinn B. Switch Quinn B back to a heel. It's an idea. Nope. I need to have 2 level 2 or higher rivalries. Who do I have left for the men? Where are you guys at? Is Gulak in it? Oh, Gulak's in the main event? I could do you two. I'm leaving kombucha off the card, but what am I supposed to do about it? Let him get upset, I guess. There we go. I mean, I could use one of these health spas since I will get another one this week. I mean, that can't hurt. It's a cheap way to raise morale. Making noise. And why not? I can just have him go crazy against Gable next week. Yeah, now he's at least up to satisfied, so that at least solves some minimal issue. Sammy Vortex does have a match this week. Alley Brawler, I will need to do interference next week. Extreme Rules in the opener. Main event is just all super popular. This is a stinky tag team match. This is a decent mid-card match with a super popular star at least. Hopefully gets something for Cinnamon Garrett. Do I want to use anything else? If there's anything else to do, I feel like. We do that just for the sake of the flow of the show. I mean, it's good variety in the matches. Not a super expensive show. Okay. Now let's, before we confirm, let's exit. Let's turn off creator safe mode. All right. Get back in here. We're going to SummerSlam, by the way, in October. Okay. Because now we're not interrupting. The commissioner goal is here. We should get a Health Spa 3. Unbelievable that we got screwed out of that. We also are completing. We should have completed that, I think, last week, but whatever. Okay. I think we've got everything good. All the logistics are good. The match order is what I want. Okay. Welcome to WCW Monday Nitro. Sure. Chicago, Illinois? Absolutely. Land of Hardcore? You betcha. And what could be more hardcore than esports? That's right. This is the E in Extreme Rules stands for esports. This is a match that is happening within the what's a good fighting game? Something that's like high skill. like Street Fighter or Tekken or something. Let's say, yeah, Nova Northern Light and Clubberella will be facing each other in Tekken. Now, obviously, Clubberella has chosen King as her fighter. And if I were to look up Tekken characters real quick, Tekken characters. That's not... Okay. Tekken 8. Here's a list that's got characters. Is King not even in the... Yeah, there he is. He's at the top. Okay. I would love this to be a better... Okay. Nova Northern Light seems like the sort of person who would choose... Let's go with Jack 8. Is that a guy? That's sure. So we're seeing a Tekken match of Jack 8 championing for Nova Northern Light and King for Clubberella. Obviously, Nova is super upset about losing her tag team title last week to Clubberella. And with Clubberella displaying it on the stage while this video game match is happening. I've over-explained this. Nova Northern Light shows that she is the better gamer, and it doesn't do anything for their feud, but whatever. Amazing match, at least. Northern Light defeats Clubberella in a 4-star match. Chicago loves it. Loves video games. Cash Suplex comes out and he slow clap congratulates Adrian Buck for getting another shot at the hardcore title. But he says it's going to be the same as every time because Adrian Buck is a no money, no belt loser. And that's okay. It is a level 4 rivalry. So Suplex calls Buck. Okay. Whitney Quaid congratulating Nova Northern Light, and then the lights go out, and Sammy Vortex attacks her. This is as Cinnamon Garrett is preparing for her match with Allie Brawler. And so they're all in the ring now. It's declared as a triple threat 3-way dance. And Allie Brawler, who was supposed to be fighting Cinnamon Garrett, responding to Cinnamon calling her out last week, or subtweeting her essentially, attacks Cinnamon during the match. So we'll see who comes out on top here. Whitney Quaid, obviously, she wants to get her tag titles back. She wants to be done with this demon. Whitney Quaid, the only person whose eyes are visible in this match. So will that help her? It does. Good week for the tag champs. Quaid defeats Vortex. Also level 2 feud for Garrett with a run-in from Brawler. 3.5-star match. Great. Excellent, actually. Quinn B, after she won in the main event last week, she put Alice Justice through the table, and the crowd just... They thought she was showboating. They thought she was doing too much. They thought, why is she putting, the popular Alice Justice through the table? Social media is saying, like, oh, I miss her when she was a heel. And Quinn B says, ask and ye shall receive. And she starts, I guess, what would be the best thing to do in Chicago to get people to turn? I mean, she could do something stereotypical that like an out-of-touch queen could do and just pulls out a hot dog and puts ketchup on it. Sure. Something basic like that. Eats a New York pizza. It's a lot of food, as she is a bee and pollen and stuff. And in all of this, as she's doing all this to insult the Chicago faithful, She says, Becky Lynch so unprofessional that she has turned her way away from the world titles and is now focusing on the tag competition. So me, as the number 2 contender, I'm going to step up and I'm going to be the number 1 contender. And I am going to challenge Donna Matrix for the world title. And it's excellent. It's a mess for me, but it's excellent for the crowd. Chicago loves it. Eats it up like a pizza. At Hell in a Cell, Christina Fury and Danielle Wallace teamed up. Christina Fury teaching Danielle a thing or two about martial arts, and Danielle appreciates the learning opportunity. Meanwhile, JC Jane still has a bone to pick with Danielle. And Vicky McLeod is just trying to figure out, now that her tag team partner, she's abandoned, she wasn't able to get a win. So she's thinking maybe, step back into the tag team division and pick some stuff up. And as Christina Fury is willing to teach everyone here a thing or two about martial arts, Cora Cutt, who is a yoga instructor, as we've learned, attacks Christina Fury during the match, leaving it a 2-on-1. So we'll see how this shakes out. And yet, Danielle still picks up a win, does nothing for nobody. So, Fury, the run-in from Cutt and Wallace, defeat Jane and McLeod in a 2.5-star whatever match. Donna Matrix responds to Quinn B and says, bring it on. I will teach not only Chicago, but you a thing or two about something. And the crowd thinks that's okay. They don't really know what to do with it because they want to know what they're being taught, why Donna Matrix is calling them out. But they know what Donna Matrix is about, and it's welcome in Chicago. And your main event, a Fatal 4-Way exhibition. We saw this match, actually. So this is a repeat from Hell in a Cell. But this is just an exhibition to see who is going to be our true number 1 contender for Drew Gulak. And if Gulak wins, he'll obviously get to choose his contender. But Fatal 4-Way match. The music just started playing. It was playing the Hurricanes theme, and now it's playing Mighty Molly's. So we're just getting a lot of the same sounds, but you can't hear it because it's muted. And let's go ahead and commentate over this match. I believe I will have to mute for both Gulak and Kemp. You can press options mid-match for a complete list of all the controls, including your superstar's moves and combos. Well, no, not when you're spectating. I bet they're all going to have, but hopefully Courtman and Argus don't have the same entrance as Vicky and Quinn B. I don't know what sort of show I'm putting on. WCW. Chicago, Illinois. WCW Monday Nitro, your main event. This is pretty epic music for the Miz of WCW. No, this is
The following contest is a fatal 4-way match. Making his way to the ring from Winnipeg, Manitoba, Canada, weighing in at 184 pounds, Clay Courtman.
From Canada. This is Dijakovic, his entrance. T-Bar, or Dijak, however you want to call him. But okay, I did not know that Clay Courtman was from Canada, but you can feast your eyes on the Miz of WCW with this sort of epic entrance, epic theme song. These four have been feuding for the longest time about who is really the greatest, and that was a really great entrance. We get to see Clay Courtman's eyes for the first time. All right, kind of some butt rock for Argus the Great.
And his opponents, first from another time, weighing in at 267 pounds, Argus the Great.
From another time, with the most generic theme song possible, probably because he doesn't really know much about music from this era. But it is the same entrance, we can see. Argus the Great wearing armor might give him a little bit of an advantage. 267 pounds, almost certainly the largest competitor in the match. I will have to... that was creative censoring of himself. Drew Gulak, your world champion. I like that they did the whole announcing of him as the WCW World Champion. That's awesome. From Philadelphia, so knows a thing or two about hardcore. That is where ECW was headquartered. Drew Gulak has been your top popular star. They're booing him for some reason because can't get all the details. Not a bad theme song. This is a kind of generic theme song for Damon Kemp here. Not super great, but Damon Kemp has had a hard time kind of proving that he's great recently. Apple Valley, Minnesota. I guess technically closer to Chicago than Clay Courtman, but Damon Kemp, not an original WCW star, originally on NXT, but left to join WCW and has been having a pretty good run of it, but hasn't been able to find the ultimate success he's looking for. So looking to hopefully turn things around in this match. Drew Gulak has been a dominant world champion ever since, I believe, winning the title from Argus was the original champ. Yeah. All right. Clay Courtman, Argus the Great, Drew Gulak, Damon Kemp, and a referee. Here we go. We see Argus and Kemp going after each other. We see Gulak going after Courtman. Obviously, Gulak picking out the biggest threat in the match. And Argus picking out the greatest threat to his greatness. Gulak then turns it around. The weight difference not really mattering to Gulak. Damon Kemp doing this stupid spinning thing. I hate it. Dumb move. While Courtman goes after Argus, his rival. And going for a quick early pin. Broken up by Damon Kemp, though, jumping over the recovering Gulak. Damon with a reversal. And big neck breaker. While Courtman gets the advantage and then takes a clothesline from Damon Kemp. Argus going to watch on as Damon overpowers Clay Courtman and keeps him from rolling out of the ring. Argus sets down Drew gently. Again, I picked a fatal four-way match to commentate, which is just fun. Spear from Kemp to Courtman. Courtman just getting ragdolled around the ring as he tries to roll out once more. Get his footing. Fatal 4-way match, so hardcore rules apply. So we're going to pull out another sword. But you would think from another time that Argus the Great knows what to do with that, but doesn't know what to do with the DDT. Look at that. Courtman overpowering the larger man, while Gulak gets one over on Damon Kemp and then runs after Courtman for some reason. A little stinky spear. All right, all these men grandstanding and showboating, but you got to win the match first. Look at the power of Clay Courtman. I believe he was the smallest man in the match technically. Boom! Big move from Clay. Clay's got the momentum. Counters Argus as Kemp is sent back into the ring and Gulak interrupts the combo. Argus going to take his moment, and then Clay Courtman not going to let him keep it. I wonder what Clay's signature is going to be. Powers Argus down and immediately goes into a taunt, Shawn Michaels style. Submission attempt from Drew Gulak. Clay Courtman running in to interrupt it, but he had to do some more posing before, because after all, he is the Miz of WCW, and he is awesome. Argus going for another sword. Maybe this one will be better. Big power slam from Clay Courtman, not his finisher. And Argus again can't do anything with the sword. Oh, big power slam signature. Interrupted by Drew Gulak. But two finishers now from... I think the submission was Gulak's finisher. Oh, just tosses Gulak while Kemp gets a hit from behind. Courtman gonna collect himself. A Death Valley driver from Damon Kemp. And Courtman interrupts one count. First count. Now, Courtman taking Argus's sword and gonna show him how to use it. Well, whatever. Now, oh, the champion trying to take the sword. Again, Philadelphia is a land of extreme, but Chicago is the land that gets it. Courtman interrupting Argus, but Argus figuring out to counter. Referee was on the outside for some reason. Damon Kemp spinning around in circles. Argus the Great. That same strength that Courtman had. Oh, is this a pedigree from? No. Just a double underhook suplex from Damon Kemp. Slammed Courtman onto Argus. Damon Kemp, the only man standing. Is he going to take advantage? And with the pinfall, he is. This is a great opportunity. As Courtman kicks out at 2. That's our guy. Still all the advantage. A quick roll up from Courtman. 1. Oh, doesn't get it. As Gulak and Argus are taking the moment to recover. Counter from Damon Kemp. All right, big shoulder tackle from Courtman. Calling Damon Kemp up for a double underhook suplex. That is Clay Courtman's finisher. He also, he did move thief. 1, 2. Cameraman focusing on Drew Gulak when Clay Courtman picks up a win. Look at that.
Here is your winner.
Stole Damon Kemp's move because it was so great. Wow. That's our guy. Fanny pack and everything. Showing a very reserved victory from Clay Courtman. Courtman Argus goes up to level 2, 3.5 star match. If it could have just been one more, we would have gotten amazing booking. Courtman defeats Argus, Gulak, and Kemp. 3.5 star match. Huge victory. Major implications, I'm sure. Clay Courtman, your winner. And okay, so level 2 rivalry, and it did start a level 1 rivalry. Great. Good job. All right, Raw in the smaller arena, by the way. Tornado tag match, Lurch Evans and Stone Cold Steve Austin against Mansois and Kit Wilson for the titles, sure. Almost everybody potential injury in this match. Mansois and Wilson pick up the titles, and Mansois is injured for 3 weeks. Too bad. 4-star match, tornado tag. Rock calls out Shelton again, and it's excellent. Wade Barrett and Mr. Higglesby, a match I'd love to see. Wade Barrett wins. Steel cage match also, by the way. Steel cage matches suck in this game. Shelton Benjamin is here for charity, and it's excellent. Tables match between these two. Lots of gimmick matches on this show. So, really hurting for money. Amazing match, by the way. They're certainly stale. Kevin Owens is good. And Shane and Titus are in the main event again. And, yep, Shane wins. It's amazing. They're in the small arena, too. Steel cage match for this tag team feud. That's not how you end a feud. But it's possible that, again, the programming got screwed up. But they get the titles. Why weren't they the champions? Did they not? Whatever. 4.5-star match. Beth and Beth are good. And Beth is going to fight Andrea Cannon. She's doing it into everything. But in the ring this time. Andrea Cannon wins. It's mediocre. And the Beth feud drops. That sucks. Randy Orton is young and good. Triton challenging Humberto for the North American title. Hooray for Triton. It's amazing. Jerry Hattrick is embarrassing. That sucks. And then this feud. Good God, Charlotte. Candice wins, and it's probably for the best. A legendary match. So in terms of star ratings, I think we got pretty well stomped. But it was still a decent enough show. So plus we were in the bigger arena, so that might help us. Extreme Rules match. Their staminas are still fantastic. Didn't do anything for their feud, though, which sucks. 2-star performance. So, I guess the Tekken thing just wasn't... I don't know. I tried something. Also, pretty good popularities. Alright, this match, 3-star performance, 3.5-star match. Staminas are still decent. Popularity's going up. Cinnamon Garrett down morale, which is bad. What can you do? This match, nothing for the Fury Cut feud. Awful tag chemistries, so let's just never do this again. Our staminas are still all okay, though. Yeesh. And our main event, which was perfect, 3.5 stars, 2.5-star performance, great roles, great class matchups, popularities all nearly at 100, staminas all, yeah, this was it was a good show. And then nothing for Matrix B, and Suplex Buck is level 4. Probably need to get them in the ring, huh? 112 rating score, 53,500 fans, $71,000 dues. Swiss Buster, woo, says, sigh, another DQ finish to a great match. Thanks, Cora Cut, for ruining Danielle and JC Jane's match. So I guess that's how that happened. Director House 80 says, lame way for Christina Fury to win against Vicky. But top rope striker in England or English says, oh yeah, JC learns about consequences. Shouldn't have tried that beatdown on Danielle. So maybe that before the disqualification, Danielle got one up on JC. Next guy, please don't swear on my channel. Did you see Alley Brawler jump Cinnamon? Totally uncalled for. Well, no. Thank you for watching. Summer on Prettier Universe says, a hell of a show. Hashtag WCW. Please stop swearing on my channel. Christina Fury calls out Cora Cut and says, "You're not impressing anyone jumping me from behind. Real pathetic." Well, we'll have to see more of that. 450 Fiend 99 says, "Why is WCW having Drew Gulak and Argus the Great fight each other again? Their rivalry just got resolved at the last live event. Thank you for watching, but are you?" SmackDown Bro 2000, Christina Fury on a great run right now. She's just getting really lucky. Wow. Core Cut fan here. Keyboard Striker 79 says, "Danielle Wallace and Christina Fury worked okay as a tag team, I guess." And Swiss Destroyer 86 says, "Yo, WCW, know who deserves a championship on her waist? Quinn B. I'm working on it." Thank you all for watching. I hit the wrong button. Okay. 113 rating score for Raw, 56,000 fans. Wade Barrett is perfect for steel cage matches. Lost $5,000. Okay. 120 rating score for NXT, 58, nearly 59,000 fans. Lost $22,000. And Butch is also good at steel cage matches. Snakeshin family is Rich Orikawa. Snakeshin is definitely a New Legacy Inc. reference. We do get our Health Spa 3. And here we are at the top still because of our second trophy. But Raw is actually starting to catch up to us. So we do need to be mindful of that. I'm going to stop recording. I'm going to check my emails and then stop recording because I've been going 2 hours and that's not as long. Jesus.